guys, today we're gonna review a watch from the 90s. This is a vintage Casio's diver's watch. It's kind of like those watches from the old days, because today's diver's watches are much bigger in size. This diameter is only 35 millimeters. It's relatively small. The bezel is suitable. It has a stiff sound, so you can click. You can hear the click clearly. It don't moving around. It's very stiff, well built, I think. Leg width is 17 millimeters, around 18. The case, as you can see, is a full stainless steel case. It has some information on the back. This model is 704, Casio MD704. I reviewed a watch. It's kind of the same quality. That one is a field watch. It's also 20 bar water resistance. And that one is 706. This is 704. So they are kind of the similar size, in diameter. Just the design is different. That is field watches. But they both have the screw down crown, which guarantees the water resistance. Especially this is a diver's watch. I think this really works. And this is a quartz watch. I have to remind you some of I always review quartz watches, but I'll review some automatic watches too. But I want to remind that one thing is, especially for quartz watches, some people might say that automatic watches, after a long time, you have to balance it again to that's kind of the same thing on quartz watches too. Because I review some watches, quartz watch from the old days, like 70s and 90s. So those quartz watches, even you change the battery, it can run slower, not accurate anymore. That happens too. So that is a problem for quartz watches too. So many people didn't mention that, because I always review some watches, vintage watches. They might look good, look great. The condition they keep a great condition, but inside it has already changed. So it has to be sort of to be balanced again after years. But the good thing is it is still moving, it is still working, so that that problem can be fixed. It's just that you have to pay some dollars. But it depends on the watch, the model itself. Sometimes it might be a little bit expensive. You might think it's not worth it. So that is one important thing I want to, especially after I've reviewed so many quartz watches. So that is a problem need to be noticed. Okay, now let me put on my wrist, see how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna test the lume. Thank you guys, that's all. If you enjoy my video, please subscribe and leave a comment. See you in the next watch.